Living it up, living it up, living it up. All right, Friday night, number 2 Oregon coming in to take on the Boilermakers as they make their way in on yet another blackout night.
Big and deep. And he goes quickly with rollout action to his slot receiver, Tez Johnson, who got hammered near the sidelines by Lalolu, along with Harper and Cornelius, that offensive front. Now they run to the left side. Jordan James, who went off a week ago with Oregon's top tight end, is not available tonight. More on that in a moment. This pass is caught by Evan Stewart, number 7, the junior out of Memphis, Tennessee, a gain of 14.
Purdue loves to play a lot of man-to-man coverage, but the matchups may not be in their favor, so you're going to see a little more zone tonight.
On first down, down the sideline, Stewart! Yes, sir, with a marker down.
They're in zone coverage here, but somehow Dylan Gabriel finds a one-on-one and drops it in the bucket in the concentration from Stewart.
Pass interference. Defense, number 6. Penalties decline, zone of the play. First down.
I mean, Tim, that is about as beautiful as it gets. That's what you call dropping it in the bucket. The defender's all over him. He can't get a hand on it. In the concentration, like I spoke about for Stewart, he exploded.
About 3,000 shy of a sellout tonight. James, Jordan James, touchdown. His 7th of the year.
That's a perfect call for Will Stein, the offensive coordinator. He sees that he has a light box, right? In a position where you expect Oregon to try to pass the football, he gets to the perfect play call.
A lot of times they will go for 2 when you least expect it after a touchdown, many times early. There's Tosh Lapoy, the defensive mind of this Oregon Ducks team, whose team has moved up to number 2 nationally on the defensive side after the performance last week. And they're rolling right into a tackle for loss and sack by Uiagalelei. The rush got to him.
I love the call, but Tim, I don't know if you play video games. I think there's a glitch, right? He freezes and doesn't know what to do, and Uiagalelei gets the easiest sack that he's going to get on the season, because you can't allow these guys to make plays after contact. You got to get them down when you get the opportunity.
2 of the young guns in coaching. A quick tunnel screen, Sadiq. He's out to the 40-yard line. Kenyon Sadiq, one of the tight ends being utilized, along with Sally Apaga and Patrick Herbert. It's not the night to not have one of your best cornerbacks, and that's one of the issues they face without Nyland Green. Dylan Gabriel fires it, and it is caught into Purdue territory at the 45. Justice Lowe, number 14 on the receiving end.
Right here, you only got 4 down, so you got an opportunity to run the football again.
2nd and 6. Stretch play. James cutting it back up. Has enough for the first down. Penetrating the 35 down to almost the 34. They go with trips to the bottom of your screen.
2nd and 10 does not mean you can't run the football. They got a 4-man front.
Oh, yeah, they're in 4-down territory with the metrics that Lanning uses. Here's Tez Johnson, the outstanding slot receiver. Has the first down just like that to the 23-yard line.
Forward outside and allow your wide receiver to make a play.
Boom, just like that. Whittington. They had hoped to give Noah Whittington a lot of work tonight. You don't want Jordan James carrying it 24 times every game. 5-man front. James the setback. Looking to throw it. Gabriel. There it is. And it is at the half-yard line, complete to Jordan James. I thought he had penetrated the end zone, but they say no. One more time, right up the gut. It looks like no signal yet. And finally, touchdown. The headlinesman puts the arms up. 2nd touchdown of the night as James.
Yeah, when you look at the huddle and you see how everybody's employing the offensive line, you have to think that he's going to try to flex his muscles and make sure James gets into this end zone. I mean,
Atticus Sappington for the extra point. His mentors, no, I think I'll go ahead and call the plays. 2nd down. Uh-oh. You know, the stage is much larger for Ryan Brown tonight than it was in the second half as we come to the end of the first quarter. Derek Harmon and Dante Manning with a play. You didn't mind my golf metaphor there, did you?
I'm not a golf guy, so I just let you roll with it. You know, I try to stay out of it, you know.
Quick curl to Tez Johnson. Look at him use that speed to get back outside. So quick. Jordan James in the backfield. That's Johnson in motion to the top. James, quick popper. And a must tackle. That was a huge difference because Hudson Miller doesn't make that play. James is gone. Kevin Kane's defense. Now he's on his own with Walters moving over to the offensive side. They need a stop in the worst way on this particular drive. That pass is caught. He is on the ground for Evan Stewart. So they'll mark him down just shy of the 40-yard line. Trying to learn it this week. Stewart now 3 catches for 76 yards. On first down, little bubble screen to Johnson. Tez Johnson up to midfield, and they're getting first downs in chunks. That's a 9-yard gain.
Get quads to one side. They don't bring enough guys over to stop the play.
Play fake to Whittington. Gabriel unloads. It's caught. It's Kenyon Sadiq. He manages to get him down, does Alessandro, but not before he makes it to the 12-yard line.
The coaching staff talked about Kenyon Sadiq making a splash in this game with Terrence Ferguson out, and you can see him sit in the hole perfectly, and Dylan Gabriel drives that ball on his shoulder pads, and then there's a little bit more for the young sophomore tight end.
This is an elite football team. Everyone knew that coming in.
Over defenders, in between others. Very nice job by him.
Look out. There goes Johnson. He thinks he's in. They're going to spot him just shy again, it would appear. I was waiting for the arms to go up one more time. And so was he. Put him up.
Yeah, they go on a naked bootleg, get outside, and that wide receiver slide, it allows for offensive players to block downfield because the ball is caught behind the line of scrimmage. And I think they did a good job as the refereeing group. That looks like that's a touchdown. I'm sorry. That's a touchdown. That looks like a touchdown to me.
Indeed. I will tell you that Scotty A., our content coordinator, believes that they got the call right.
After further review, the runner did break the plane of the goal line. Touchdown.
Scotty A., 0 for 1. 0 for 1, Scotty.
You got to take the good with the bad, Scotty.
Yep.
Andrew Boyle is going to try this extra point, number 98. On Big Noon come tomorrow. And once again, Brown tackled for a loss. Too many of those plays on first down where you lose yardage. Uiagalelei one more time is back there. That'll back him up too. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Yeah, Tim, they won't be surprised. Here's Uiagalelei right here, prepared in a position to make a play. And he's not the guy that gets him to the ground. However, he slows him down, makes him redirect. I'm just telling you, these Oregon Duck defenders, they watched the film. Yeah. They saw how dynamic.
29 on this drive. Little bobble back there. Now he tries to ad-lib and manages to get back to about the 19 before Tatum Tuitoi got him by the shoelaces. Keep an eye on him. The top of that line of scrimmage.
Got pressure down here as well.
They're empty. And it's a crossing pattern. It's caught, and it's good for a first down out to the 31 to Tez Johnson. Extra lineman brought in defensively. Jaira Ojada, number 99 for the Boilers. Here's James. Excellent help from that second level. Hudson Miller again wrapping up James. Reggie Love, who had a really good series the last time he was out there. They fake it to him, and now again, he's in real trouble. Brown, no one was fooled. Uiagalelei with another tackle for loss. He's gotten a sack and 3 tackles for losses already.
The development of Mateo Uiagalelei it's really cool, man. Watch him at the top of your screen there in position, and then the goal is to run straight down the line of scrimmage. You want to run straight and meet him at the point, and he does a nice job of stringing him out as long as he can and then being violent, trying to make sure he gets him to the ground.
That's out this team.
That's a good phrase that you just used. He knew exactly what he didn't know, and he was prepared accordingly.
From the 43, Gabriel hands off to James again. And he gets it out to midfield.
There's no real reason for Oregon to hurry. However, this is the nature of their offense to begin with, so they're in a perfect position.
Johnson out of the slot, so very effective. He remains in the backfield. They go with 3 wides. Claire, the tight end, one of them, and he'll lead block here from Maccabee, and he's in trouble. Look at the way Oregon just gets to the edge, sets it, and then makes sure to turn it back in. Devin Jackson, the linebacker, but there was a host of Ducks all around him.
Well, Tim, his name is Devin Jackson, and watch him chase this ball down and get in position to get Maccabee to the ground. But Maccabee had thoughts of trying to get on the outside.
Teacup or diamond look with those 3 wides to the top of your screen. 3rd and 9 for Gabriel. Long out pattern caught is Evan Stewart, and look at him go down that sideline.
We do know for Purdue, just because a guy chases in motion, it does not mean that he will stay in man-to-man. He could go play the half, and they do that.
3rd and 13. Underneath he goes to Whittington. Noah Whittington going to be dropped a couple of yards shy of the first down. But
this one thing that's impressive, again, Oregon is in perfect position to play the reverse as a run or a pass.
3rd down and 6. Brown. Uh-oh. That's the negative play that keeps on happening, but look at Ryan Brown spin out of it. Now the fumble. It's recovered, but I think out of bounds. Derek Harmon recovered it, but I think the ball was out of bounds when he did. Let's see if they're going to give the ball to the Ducks here.
It's close, but I think he recovered it before. Oh, no, he's out.
The ball was fumbled forward, out of bounds. The ball will go back to the spot of the fumble.
Yep.
4th down, Purdue.
Well, the Ducks have the ball again at their own 41-yard line. They scored on their first 3 drives. 21-0 to score. Since then, though, Boilermaker defense has stiffened some. That pass is caught by Lowe. No need for it tonight, it would appear. Whittington bounces outside. Plenty of room now and a block. Spin, baby, spin inside the 30 and twirl down at the 27-yard line by Jeffrey Amba. And Jeffrey, big fella, picking him up and putting him down, stays with him and makes the tackle from defensive end.
We know Tez Johnson as a pass catcher, but how about him being smart enough to not kill a guy on a crackback block?
There will be better nights. Gabriel decides to keep it right down the sideline, and looks like he's going to be shoved out just shy of the 10-yard line.
This is a part of Dylan Gabriel's game that kind of goes ignored, right? His ability to get on the edge as a runner and really affect the game. He doesn't use it a ton, but I'm just telling you, it's in there.
Back shoulder throw in the corner. Whittington, touchdown. Fans don't like it, but that was a brilliant throw. I mean, and that goes back to that quickness in the throw, the absolute dart. And Whittington as a receiver coming out of the backfield, my goodness, he was ready.
Not only the throw, but the catch from a running back.
Yeah.
I mean, just snatches that ball off the top of the head of the defender. An outstanding catch, perfect placement. I mean, this is kind of a microcosm of what it's been for Oregon all night.
Well, Whittington's first touchdown reception of the year, his 2nd overall this season. And Sappington will try the extra point. Then Johnson and then Whittington to make it 28-0. Just shy of the 45-yard line. Gabriel remains in the game, and there's a pitch to Jaden Lamar. And Lamar gets it into Purdue territory, a gain of 11 and a 1st down. Joey Chestnut with corn. Interesting. Lamar down to the 35-yard line for Jaden.
The fire burning inside of him that everybody on this Oregon roster knows about now.
20 of 24 for 278, 2 touchdowns. You can add to the tote board with that pass and catch.
And we see his skills.
Jeremiah McClellan was on the receiving end of that catch to garner the 1st down. His first reception of the night. 21 of 25 now. 84% his completion percentage. There's Jay Harris, number 22, the junior. And here's your story. And they lost two of their three top receivers in that title game. Harris cutting it up, and it's a touchdown. His first touchdown ever.
Yeah, I mean, a great job here securing the edge and allowing your runner just to get on the outside and run the hoop. Very nice job, and all the defenders for Purdue are set up in the inside, and at the last moment he steps inside to get in the end zone. A very nice job by number 22, the junior, Jay Harris from St. Louis, Missouri.
The lead balloons to 35. I mean, obviously, Oregon has gone to their bench. But 100's 100. This time they were ready, weren't they? Quick pushback. You know, one of
his off-the-field persona and who he is as a person was so impressive to see all week in California. So the Elite 11 does a really nice job. Brian Stumpf and those guys with putting on a great showcase. And when they bring those college quarterbacks back, it's so invaluable for the young quarterbacks coming up.
5 more yards that time for Harris. Some gray beards and some green and yellow gray beards that made their way here. Look at that. Boy, that's just an amazing defensive play, is it not? They just don't stop coming at you. That was just remarkably done. Terrence Green, 99, just kept on moving those legs to make that play. Now, the quality of the coach is solely based on his current win-loss record. You know less and prove that you know less with that statement. This pass looks to be picked off in the end zone and is by the Oregon Ducks, and that is Jeremiah McClain again, number 11, and Tosh Lapoy's shutout is preserved.
I mean, just great job putting himself in between the wide receiver and the football, and it goes right to his chest.
Yeah, that's an OPI that was uncalled.
Yeah, I mean,
they get Northwestern next here at home, and then it's on to Columbus to meet Ohio State. Doesn't get any easier in the Big Ten. First road shutout for this Oregon team since way back in '92. Boy, that's going all the way back to the Rich Brooks era. A very satisfied Dan Lanning will be making his way back to the Pacific time zone. For all of them, Tim Brando, so long. We'll see you next week on a Saturday.